Welcome to CBC Radio 2, 4 o'clock in Ontario, 4:30 in Newfoundland, Exchange 485 FM. Today in sports, the Leafs lost again, 5-2 to the Flyers. The Oilers lost 6-1 to the Sharks, and the Attack won 9-4 against the Saginaw Sting. And next Attack news at Saginaw. You can I think that game at home. These next games Tuesday against the Panthers. We're still getting votes in for our movie review on Monday night. So far the votes are going in for Nightmare on Elm Street, the new one, and mostly all the other ones are just going to in the other ones. Now people must wonder how far they expanded it to keep our radio station strong and alive. We got a call today around 9 o'clock in the morning when news was just starting that the health inspector was coming and we had to get all the dishes washed and keep the newsroom clean. And the health inspector was impressed that we did all the dishes, so now we're ready for it. So now we're ready for our evaluation. We still have our green pass. So we got a pass for our radio station. Now, when we have people on the show, we usually have podcasts open. People usually go to our website, click on podcast, listen to the music. We had a great time. When we have late night news, we usually have usually burn daylight here, and we have the news forever. So everyone has a great time listening to the late night news, and listen to the radio, or you're at work and you have a night shift to do. Listen to it, or you're driving out on the road at night. You'll have the radio station tuned to 485 FM, listening to CBC Radio 2. So far, when we got CBC Radio 2, we set up our newsroom, and then we started putting up satellite dishes to broadcast it out. Now we have a satellite. Satellite was great, and people get great reception on the radio. Pretty good. So now as people come in and looking for a job, we say it's a job with your resume, and we'll see what we can do if you're suited enough for the job, and we'll call you if we have a job. We have a contest going on. It's called we have a name for it yet, but we're gonna call it CBC Radio 2 Challenge. People, we'll have this is $100,000 in the hand, kind of a CFOS news thing, but we're gonna ask you questions about. We're gonna go all the way back to previous newscasts and ask you questions, see if you've been listening to CBC Radio 2, and you might have wondered what the question is. There might be a previous radio station, we've had. We'll charge you for 3 questions. You get it, and you might win $100. Because people must wonder how far our radio station is. Our radio station is broadcast for tons of provinces nationwide. Quebec got the news, and we'll still be broadcasting through the day and mostly during the night hours. But now we have a few things to do. Mostly people that must wonder about if they can still own some of our newscasts from that segment. So if you log on to cbcradio2.ca, you'll see all the newscasts from every time, and they're just clips, 10-minute clips of a newscast, and of your music hour and everything. So That's gonna be pretty good. As we we've dropped we're still up number one. We topped over, as we know, we beat WJR Detroit, and even CBC won their two competitors. With the other competitors along the way, they have never had any standards to beat our radio station. So we have a great time at the radio station, broadcasting sports, everything. And the Marlies won today against the Oklahoma Blazers, or whatever that team was. They beat them in 4-3. Not really can't score. The Attack, they got, as you just heard, Attack got their revenge after losing 7-5 to Sarnia and then winning that game. And then winning again. So that's their second straight. That was their second loss, so they're pretty good now. The Marlies were great, and also the team Ottawa lost 3-0 in a shutout. Lost to Montreal Trinidad by Carey Price. Montreal fans, they're not like Toronto fans. They turn against them if they lose, and they're happy when they win. Toronto Maple Leaf fans, they're more detailed than Toronto Maple Leafs. They don't even care if they win or lose. They just like the way they play. Patriotic Maple Leaf, there's Patriotic Maple Leaf fans, and they know what they want to do. When we started first, got notified that we're gonna start our own radio station of CBC Radio 2. We had a lot of things to do. As when we got all the stuff done, we were great. So that was great. And now when people come into the when people drop us a line and call in what they want, we add that to our vote. Well, the other movie, we realize VHF is 20 votes behind Nightmare on Elm Street. So we're almost, the polls are still open, and they'll be open till, I think they'll be open till 10 o'clock till 10 o'clock tomorrow night, Monday night. That's when the polls will be closed at 10, and then we'll finally have the tallies up. Finally know what movie won. So we review Monday night. We'll have it, and I'll probably do the newscast between 9 o'clock when the polls are closed. So what's gonna happen? So tonight we look back at a lot of newscasts and music hours coming up soon. Late night music hour, and we'll have a lot of stuff to do on that show. When people come phoning every day for requests for our music hour, and they keep going on and on with newscasts. Just keep the requests coming. Keep them like now we're gonna limit you people. You've probably named off 10 requests, and you can't do it all the time for music. So just shorten your list to like 3 requests, and we'll get to them. We used to let you request 10 songs, but now we're shortening it to 3. You can only put 3 songs on your most lists, and then we'll try to get through it. We have tons of requests and pieces. We've done a few we had the symphony one day on the music hour, and we have that done. That's all done over with, and as we're almost done this newscast, and I want to say a few words. So have a good night, drive safely, and hope you have a great time tomorrow, and we'll have votes in on Saturday. So enjoy the night. Good night, everybody. More news is next.